My dear friends, hello. Dear friends, could you please tell me, are you smart enough? So dear friends, hello. My name is Ksenia and today I would like to talk with you about my YouTube channel conception and also a little bit about me. So dear friends, and if you would like to know, my conception is that you are smart enough. So let me explain this. Dear friends, would you agree that you are already grown-up people? You have a lot of interest, as I could see. You are interested in literature, in art, in movies, in history, and many other topics. You already have your own experience, right? You have your point of views, but it always happens. I don't want to say that it's only with Russian language. I remember when I, about 15 years old, was learning German language, I had the same feeling that when we start learning new language, we adult people with all our experience kind of come back to the kindergarten, and it starts like, I like apples, I like dogs, I like frogs, and I like fox. Something like this. We start using such simple sentences. We don't discuss interesting topics, and it seems like you get this possibility to start talking about interesting topics only when you are only on a high level. And I, dear friends, totally do not agree with such a position. I don't think that you are not smart enough to talk about deep, interesting topics already with your level of knowledge in Russian. Dear friends, usually people who start learning Russian, those are people who already know a few foreign languages and who are searching for something new, for some more challenges. And I guess also through language you try to get some new meanings about this world, some new understanding of this world, some new point of views to this world. Through the new language, we may find new aspects of life. I strongly believe that language is like a separate new planet that has its own mountains, own rivers, own lakes, and so on. And on my channel, I would like to show you the highest mountains, the deepest rivers, the secretest islands. So things that would motivate you to learn, things that would be maybe as a cherry on top in your learning Russian, but things that would give you these additional meanings, additional thoughts about life around you. That's really important for me. Actually, dear friends, you could see that my channel also been changing. For example, I started with such, let's be honest, quite boring grammar videos, because in those days I still studied in university and I had my Russian language such deep Russian language studies where we explore everything around language, and I start understanding that language is first of all as a system, and the system is grammar. Grammar is like a skeleton of language, and it has its own system. And I, as a person who really likes to systemize things, I'm really logical lady. So yeah, when I find out this, I really wanted to share with some other people how interesting Russian language works and how sometimes logical it works in a language. But dear friends, from after some time I understood that I wanna also not only the skeleton, but I wanna meat, I wanna flesh, let's say so. And I started making more talkative videos when we discuss some cultural aspects, literature, and so on. So I shared this as well. But now, dear friends, I'm looking for the, win-win position, when it would be not only interesting for me to share, or not only interesting for you to see, but though it would be our communication where I could share my knowledges with you about Russian language. You may share with me your experience, your understanding, and so on. So it will be a dialogue between us. And for me, it's really important to make here such a community where it will be a pleasure for you to come, and with smart, educated people that I'm looking for, and I have already on my channel. So here with such a people, we will discuss some interesting topics and talk around Russian language. So yeah, on my channel, I really want that you would come for motivation, for a good mood, for good feelings, and for interesting dialogue. And dear friends, you also could see that I try kinda always to look good, and I want that my lessons would be also aesthetic. So it will be aesthetical learning of the language. So you would enjoy everything around. And when I start thinking how I wanna share with you material, I understood the idea that all I try to make, it's kind of connected with art. And for me, art, it's literature, it's movies, it's paintings, and so on. It's culture also kinda is a piece of art. So yeah, and I understood that my conception is to teach you Russian through art. Because for me, art is the most beautiful thing that I could share, and sharing with you Russian culture through art, it's really interesting thing. So dear friends, that's why in the end of this video, very logically, I would really like to show you my new intro. You could notice that for the last months my intro been changing for many times, because I'm really searching for the way how to share with you information. My first intro, dear friends, it was made in Russia. And actually, if you didn't know, I wasn't born in Russia. My motherland, my homeland is Latvia. It's a small European country. And I went to Russia only for my university studies. And after it, I came back. So now I'm in Latvia again. But for many years, I would say, I had this intro with Pskov views. Pskov is Russian town. So yeah, and then when I came back, I started thinking that already something should be changed, because I'm not in Russia already, and I would like to change something. And I started doing different intros, and now I've got the idea how my intro is supposed to be, and I hope that you will like it. I will like it, because I'm such a person, I always change my thoughts, change my mind, and maybe after a few weeks I already won't like my intro, but now I enjoy it, and now I think that this conception is really about me. So conception is Russian as a piece of art. And I will really work hard so this conception won't become Russian as a piece of difference. And dear friends, when I understood that I want to share that aesthetical life of Russian language, I understood that I already kinda did it. And also, you may see my background where there are different pictures, paintings, and everything like I catched this idea, I got it, and I understood how supposed to look my intro to share my ideas, my understanding of this channel. So here you are, dear friends. Look at my intro, please, in the end of the video. Yes, please. So dear friends, you saw my intro that's supposed to be in the beginning in the next videos, but today you saw it in the end. And please share your thoughts. What do you think about it? But most important for me to know, what do you think about this conception when we will learn Russian through art, when we will talk about difficult topics that are not so easy to discuss, when we will go deeper and we'll talk about Russian culture, Russian art, Russian literature, and through this we will learn the language. What do you think about this conception? I'm really interested with you to share it. And dear friends, in the end of this video, I also want to thank you for leaving me comments, for such a smart discussion that I have already on my channel. And dear friends, for those who still don't leave comments, I dare you to start doing it, because I really want to get this discussion, and also I want to have this really friendly atmosphere. So don't be afraid that someone will start judging you or something like this. Such people will be blocked automatically, dear friends, because I want to have here such a comfortable, warm planet that you would be happy to come back. So dear friends, love you very, very much, of course. See you soon, so I could really Russian you in a beautiful way, right? Bye bye, dear friends. Thank you.